Hey guys, Yazzie Doodle here, and I'm back out again with another video. I'm going to be talking about another child-free topic. I'm going to be talking about um, being a parent never stops, and I'm just going to say this: it doesn't. You know, I just get tired of most of these parents on here talking about like, oh, my gosh, I can never have time for myself. Like, this is hard. I can't even spend money on myself and travel like that. And I'm like, well, yeah, because you decided to have kids. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get to do all that when you got kids. You gotta focus on your kids, and that's why I be like saying like, you need to be careful. You need to make sure you need to make sure that you actually want to be a parent and you're ready for the responsibilities of being a parent. And, and if you're not ready for the responsibilities, do not become a parent. Just don't have kids. But no, a lot of these people don't listen and they end up having kids out of pressure from society or from their friends or family or somebody they want to be with. They're like, oh, since they don't want them to leave them, they're just gonna have kids with them, even though they don't want no kids. And it happens too often, and it's kind of sad. But at the same time, you got yourself in that situation because like you didn't have to have kids. You didn't. Like, you should have chose to be a parent. I mean, not a parent. You should have chose to be child free. That's what I meant. But yeah, you shouldn't have chose to. I mean, if you didn't really want to be a parent, you shouldn't have been one. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, like I said, being a parent is a full-time commitment. It is a full commitment. It's for life. You never stop being a parent. Like, and, it's just, people don't make sense. They just really don't. And, it just, it just, people have to think about these things before they, lay down, and not only that, be careful who you have kids with. That's also important too. Be careful who you have kids with, because you have to deal with that person, for the rest of your life too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Co-parenting, or, I don't know if you guys are still together or if you guys divorce or break up, then yeah, you're gonna have to co-parent that person, for the rest of your life. So, so you got to be careful who you have kids with too. But hey, parenting is no joke. Like, and if you're not ready for it, don't have kids. Don't have kids at all. Simple as that.